So I'm down here in the woods collecting today's haul of maple sap, and I want to explain something real quick that I've been asked a lot.
And that question is, when is maple tapping season? And that is dependent, honestly, on where you live. For us here in Kentucky, we tap in February, but some of the northern states don't tap until March, some of them even April, like when you get up into Canada. And the reason for that is the temperature. For you to be able to collect sap out of the maple trees, it has to be below freezing at night, but above freezing during the day. So for the northern states, it's definitely not maple tapping season yet, but here in Kentucky, it is. We started the last week of January, and it's been going fairly well. The weather's been really weird this year. It's like 20 degrees and it doesn't get above freezing at all for a couple of days, so there's no sap. And then it's above freezing in like the 40s for a couple of days, but then there's also no sap because it has to have those temperature fluctuations to create the pressure inside of the tree to push the sap out. So for example, the perfect scenario where the sap is just going to be pouring out of the trees is if it's like 20 at night, but then it gets up into the upper 30s or 40s during the day and the sun is shining, because all of the taps in our trees are facing the south. So when the sun comes up, it hits that tree and the warmth just pours the sap out. But honestly, we've only had like 1 or 2 sunny days where the previous night it was below freezing. So we haven't gotten near as much sap as we could if the temperatures were perfect, but that's okay. That's just nature. It's just the reality of homesteading. Sometimes things go perfectly, sometimes they don't, especially when you're dependent on the weather and the temperatures outside for success. It's just kind of a crapshoot. So anyway, maple tapping season is in the wintertime wherever you live, whenever the temperatures are below freezing at night, but above freezing during the day. Go out there and tap some maple trees. Happy homesteading.